Hi, my name is Amani S, and I'm from Maple Heights, Ohio. I received funding on August 3rd, and I completed the evaluation in 15 days, 15 trading days. I did the 50K account, and I chose this account because this was what was recommended by my trading coach. My trading approach can be defined as that of a mix between using a trading bot, like an auto trader, and manual trading. I do like the funding that's available to traders once evaluation is passed, though I'm not all that fond of how long it takes, to get through it. Like the 15 days, I'd say like that's, gives you more than enough time to get evaluated and, really come into, you know, the market and seeing like what you can do best when you're trading. I was gonna say it's nice to be given that time though, and also have an opportunity to make more money over your profit target if things go really well with the evaluation. But yeah, the support team's always very helpful. I like the constant communication I get, that is given out to traders. It's been an overall good experience. I'm really appreciative, that I did, have my first trading exposure through one of Trader. So no, actually not. So, obviously once I got funded, once they said I was getting funded, checking everything out, one of Trader was doing that. My subscription got canceled, and then the only thing that I really had to go forth with paying is the license. I didn't have anything else that was required of me. Just sign the contract, do the questionnaire, get the get the license key, and then I was good to go, after everything was set up. No, I have not. Simply because I didn't want to have to spend the extra money to try to get funded through other places. Like, of course, like one of the ones I was kind of looking into was Lilu. But I think the parameters are a little bit more strict, I would say, as far as like paying for you know your funding. Like it has they're a little bit more strict. So like OneUp Trader is pretty cool on that. Like I said, I appreciate OneUp Trader being so like, I would say, lenient on time and things. So what I wanted to withdraw is like a minimum, like a range. It's kind of like a range here. Between about 500 to 1500 a week, if possible. If because we know as traders that every week isn't always super profitable, but on those days when you can be profitable in that way, reach your profit target that you've made, that would be a good amount for me to withdraw a week, especially since, I'm able to withdraw the same day or the same week or what have you. So, like, that would be very, very good for me because being funded, through you guys, it gives me a better chance at earning more money on my own time rather than spending more money to fund myself through other platforms such as like Ninja Trader and possibly anywhere else. It's just nicer to have the funding that way. So I say the trading traders creed. I personally am a little bit more spiritual, so I'll like maybe play some meditation music. I'll meditate, I'll pray, I'll say some things, keep my mindset on positive so that I can make sure I keep the emotions out of the way, and do what I need to do next. So I also check this website called Forex Factory, and I look at all the news that is coming for the week. So based on what folders I see, if there are red folders, there's orange folders or any folders whatsoever, I check into those and see, okay, maybe I should wait to put in a trade at this point, and certain things like that. And then I also check the market the night before, like the overnight market. I check that out before I go into the trade because a lot of times the trends are the same because they trade, like the parameters are the same for, I would say, like, for example, so you know how the you trade and there's like China and Japan and everything like that, they have their own like time frame that they're trading. They're the whatever happens in that session and overnight session is what's most likely going to happen during the session that we're trading in during the day in the morning. So if I look at that and I see, okay, this is the highest point, this is the lowest point, and I see the fluctuations and things like that, it's most likely going to do the same thing when I'm trading for Eastern Standard Time. So I check that out too. I have a certain amount like of contracts I trade. So we learned how to do hedging. So hedging, obviously helps you protect your money. So like if one trade goes bad on like say the ZB, then the ZN will be, catching up for you. So you're not losing a ton of money on a trade, right? So I trade like I was gonna say, I usually trade I try to trade Tuesdays to Thursdays because those are the most profitable of all, throughout his entire time trading. So if I should decide to trade on Mondays and Fridays, I do way smaller contracts than I do Tuesday through Thursday. So I would do 2 ZB and 4 ZN. So that makes sure that I have that hedge going the whole time. So that's really how I made the best, profit in those days that you saw because of that trading strategy and just being consistent, you know, making sure that you don't have any emotions like, look, man, all trading days aren't going to be great, but you can make profit in some of those days that don't look so great. So yeah, you have good days, you'll have bad days, but just be consistent and you'll see the results. I've seen it myself. That's how I got funded, staying consistent. I think yes, it has. Partially due to allow me to have the 14-day free trial, like I said, practice my manual trading in sim mode for free, which is nice, because I didn't have that access before just through using NinjaTrader. Obviously, you have to be attached to some other program in order to do that. So you guys gave me my first real exposure to trading, and I really do appreciate that. And then also the evaluation process giving me enough time and grace to be consistent with my trades as well. So like I said, even though it would be cool to try to to get funded quicker, because as you could see, I already hit my profit target, in my analytics like way before way before the 15-day mark. But I understand you gotta see if okay, you got your profit target. It's not just about that. It's about, how long you can keep it, if you can make more, stuff like that. That's what really shows if you're a good trader or not, I'd say. So it makes sense to me. I personally really do like the Trader's Creed though, because the main thing when you're trading is it's all about your mindset. Whatever you think in your mind, you can do. You can visualize, you can actualize, you can make it happen. So if you stay, you stick with the process, it's all a process. Like I said, there will be good days, there will be bad days, but every day is a lesson. There's a lesson to be learned. So, if you're struggling with evaluation, try to start small, don't go all out unless you have a tried and true like setup that'll definitely help you out. I don't think every trader has a trading coach or someone who can give them that, experienced information. So as someone who did have one, I'd give you this advice just to start small and really, really analyze, journal everything, analyze, what parts of the market seem to be what times in the market seem to be the most profitable for you each day, which days you can really stay laser focused even if it's just for a couple hours, and make sure you do market replay because that is one of the best ways for you to really improve your trading over time. So that is my advice.